Yo, what's up, y'all? What's going on? This your boy X Vision coming back with another video. In this video, we gonna see about robots. Robots that can reproduce. I ran across this video the other night. I seen this on a clip like some months back, but I just wanted to give my take on this. Yeah, about these robots can reproduce and make babies on their own, which is a problem. This is a problem right here. Like, us humans ain't, good enough that y'all need to make robots to reproduce. So the question is, what that means for us as humans. If these robots can do this, and they can put these robots in the workplace to replace your ass, like, I don't get it. Why would you make robots that can reproduce itself? But like I keep saying, the truth is most sinister. So let's watch this video.
Now this afternoon, as we sat down to prepare our story list for the show, two unusual headlines caught our attention. Two very interesting yet frightening stories. The first one was about self-replicating robots. Robots that can reproduce, create copies of themselves, make babies like humans do. Robots. The second story was about a tech firm.
Hey, shouts out to this lady right here. She putting in the work, man. She putting in the work. That's WION news. Like, I like this woman. I had to subscribe to her. Like, she put in the work, man. She put in the work. But let's continue.
Which is offering money to people to have their faces imprinted on robots to create what they call robots with human faces.
Now, why would you put a human face on a robot? I don't get that. Why would you put a human, you're going to put synthetic skin on a robot? A human face? So you want the robots to look more life-like? What is the plot behind this?
Now, I don't want to jump to conclusions or question the intention of the scientists involved. But it's hard to not ask this question. Have these people never read science fiction? They're creating robots that can multiply and machines that will look like us. What could possibly go wrong?
A lot can go wrong. A whole lot can go wrong. Like, there's so many scenarios. Like, we seen Terminator when Skynet took over the goddamn world and let off the nukes at the end because the machines took over. Like, we see so many movies, man. iRobot. They actually got a sunny looking robot for real. Like, for real. Y'all gotta go check that out. Go research that. They got a Sunny off iRobot, the movie with Will Smith. They actually got that for real. So my thing is, why, like, come on. I know y'all know about science fiction. See, science fiction, what they do is they put the truth in science fiction. We're going to put it in that category so people won't think it's really real. But in fact, indeed, it's very real. These robots is going to possibly take over. Elon Musk said it so many times that he like, the rate that they're going, he's scared. He like, wow, man, like this is crazy. But you already know the people above him, the dark ones, telling him to push it. They pushing it. They want it to roll out. Remember the Georgia Guidestones says that they want the population down to 500 million. 500 million out of 7 to 8 billion people. Do the math on that.
Well, that's the question we'll try to answer tonight, because they've not been able to answer it themselves, as we decode the many dangers involved with such experiments and understand the many adverse consequences they can lead to. We'll begin with the reproductive robots. They're being nurtured in the United States. Scientists have created robots that can produce an offspring. They're calling them Xenobots. This is what they look like. These tiny organisms that you see these spherical clumps. They're Xenobots. And they're not made of metal or plastic. They've been created from biological tissues, which essentially makes them living robots. Robots.
Wow. They actually put human tissue around these little robots. Now they're life moving robots. Like come on, man. Like, why would y'all do this, man? Why would y'all do this? Oh, right. Don't. Oh, I know why. They're trying to take over some shit. That's exactly what it is. But the Most High God, man, is watching all this. He's watching all this. And the devil is working overtime. So it's like this is gonna go to a like, it's gonna be a place in time where maybe like the year 2045, 20, some shit like that. Bro, this is gonna be crazy. Humans gonna be in captivity, and the robots gonna be walking around, and drones gonna be flying around, and you know what I'm saying? Like the police cars that drive itself. Like, it's so much AI tech that they got out here that we don't know about. It's crazy. They use our tax dollars for these secret programs, and this is what our money going to. This what we seeing right now is why tax dollars is going to. We didn't ask for this. We didn't want no robots, and no. Man, y'all pray, man. Pray to the Most High God, man.
That can move on their own, heal on their own, and now, of course, reproduce on their own. How exactly were they created? By assembling stem cells from embryos into synthetic life forms. Allow me to explain. I know it sounds complicated. In order to design these Xenobots, scientists first created random 3D designs on a supercomputer, like the one that you see. Simulated blocks of skin and heart cells that can move on their own. These blocks or configurations were then assigned tasks through an algorithm. What kind of tasks? Like walking in a certain direction, basic things. The most promising configurations here, the ones that perform the tasks well, were then taken to a lab to be injected with life. Life taken from African clawed frogs. These
Wow. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that, man? 3D blocks, robot blocks that move on its own, and then they added human DNA tissue, and then this African frog, they added the DNA of that because it could self-replicate its skin. Like when these frogs right here, y'all seeing, when they damage, when they damage and stuff, they could like regenerate their skin. Their skin is like Wolverine of X-Men. Their skin could regenerate. So they took some DNA out of that and put it inside this. Man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy.
That you see, they're the source of life in Xenobots. The species is found in sub-Saharan Africa. It can regenerate its skin when wounded. So this is what scientists did. Take out skin and heart cells from the embryos of these organisms and then inject them into 3D blocks through tweezers and electric tools. Once injected, these blocks were kept in dishes of water to keep the frog cells alive. And they did stay alive. And all of this was done in 2020. Not only are these creatures alive and kicking, they're reproducing. They're creating copies of themselves, just like molecules do. So what are they doing? First, they release loose cells, then they smush them into clusters, swash them with water, and if the cluster is large enough, within a few days it takes a new life. It evolves into a child Xenobot. Does sound like a fun experiment, but the question is, what's the point of it? What?
Right. You see what I'm saying? Exactly, sweetheart. Exactly. What is the point? What's the point? What's the point of creating this? The truth is more sinister, y'all.
What are these Xenobots for? What are they going to do? Here's here's a human question for these living robots. What is their purpose? The scientists are yet to decide. They're not sure how these Xenobots can be used. But they've suggested some immediate applications. Here's what they can do. Collect microplastics from waterways, or wipe away cancerous cells inside the human body. And these are all suggestions. Suffice to say, the scientists themselves do not know at this point. Now consider this. Right now, these organisms are reproducing. Tomorrow, they could grow nervous systems, develop a cognitive ability, take decisions on their own. And if you've seen science fiction films, you probably know how this ends. Not well.
Right. You hear what she said? You're going to probably know how I'm telling you, not good. Not good at all. It is not going to end well. If they keep going at this rate, man, and a robot can go and just have a baby, now you got another robot, that robot can have a baby, you got, like, that's crazy. These people are really trying to play God, which is not going to happen. The Most High God is going to shut all that down at the end, especially for his children. For his chosen children, we protected. We good. But boy, this is crazy though, man. That they're creating life through AI, and eventually it's going to take over the human race. It is. So like I said, I don't know why these people even doing this, man. They so smart, they stupid.
We're creating independent life from animal tissue. Microscopic robots that can reproduce. Forget about them going rogue or evolving into something dangerous. Just imagine what happens if they end up in the wrong hands. And I'll tell you why I'm asking this question. Because this experiment, the one that I just told you about, was partially funded by the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency.
That's DARPA. I'm thinking she talking about DARPA. So you mean DARPA is behind this? So if DARPA is behind this, boy, we gotta pay attention. We really gotta pay attention. DARPA don't play. I knew about DARPA since I was like 13 years old. That's crazy. They don't play, man.
It's a federal American agency that oversees technological innovation for military use. Need I explain further? The involvement of the military in such a scientific project does not inspire trust. Neither does imprinting human faces on robots. Not a good idea. And that's another thing we want to discuss. A tech firm is gearing up to launch a new line of human-looking robots. Robots with a quote-unquote friendly face. The name of the tech firm is PromoBot, and no, it doesn't plan to generate these friendly faces through computers. They're looking for actual humans to lend their facial features for these machines. What do you get in return? 200,000 US dollars. That's the amount of money they're offering. The company is offering. It says it is open for applications from all races and genders. But the applicant must be above 25 years of age. What will happen once your application is selected, if it is selected? Well, you'll be made to sign a contract that will allow your appearance to be used for a robot for an unlimited period of time. This will include your voice too. The applicants will be made to record 100 hours of speech material to make a robot not just look like you, but...
You see that shit? The dude got his finger in this little hole on the robot, and then the robot could pick up your voice, and what? What the hell? If you watch, he had his fingers in the thing, and it was what, registering him? And then it picks up your voice, and man. Do away with this technology.
Also sound like you. Now, first of all of this is creepy. Letting a robot use your face and voice forever. It's almost like giving away your identity to a machine, letting a company do whatever they want to do with your face and voice.
Right. You see what? Yeah. You see that shit? What's the name of that movie? Goddamn. What's the name of that movie? Minority Report with Tom Cruise. That's what they talking about. They could take your They could take your face and voice and make it seem like you was somewhere that you were never at. They could place you on a scene somewhere, and you like, man, I'm like, yeah, you was in Tokyo killing all these people. We got the footage, and then they show the footage, and the person looked like you in the face. He sound like you. We say, hey, everybody get down or whatever the case may be. Sound like you, and then the video showing your face. Dog, that's the type of technology they talking about. So you could be in Tokyo. They could place you in Tokyo doing a mass shooting. And them people gonna come get you because they're gonna look at the video and they're gonna see your face and hear your voice. They gonna, No. That's crazy.
Dangerous. You may get paid, and paid well, in return for selling your face. But think about the potential risks involved. If you know about deep fakes, you already know what this could involve, what could be done with your face. Fabricate videos of you. Use your face to commit a crime. Use your voice to intimidate someone. I'm not saying this company is going to do it, but think of the possibilities.
See, I told you. You see what I told you? I just said that, right? They can use your face and voice and put you in a crime. She said, I'm not saying this company gonna do it, but I'm just thinking about the many scenarios behind this. That's real. For real.
The fact that a robot will have your face increases the risk of all such crimes. So let me say this, making robots look like humans, enabling them to reproduce may have some profound outcomes for science. It could even benefit mankind, but there's a bigger chance of it spelling doom. If the last 2 years have taught us something, it is this: science is not always revolutionary. It can also be devastating. If one virus can threaten human existence, reproductive robots in the hands of militaries can do much worse.
All right, y'all, man. That's it for this video, man. Shouts out to WION. I think it stands for World. Oh man, I can't remember. World something new, something news. But yeah, shouts out to them, and shouts out to the lovely young lady for explaining in detail about what's going on with these Xenobots. This is crazy, man. Like this, we gotta band together. We have to band together, man, as a people. We have to band together, man. If you got robots, think about it. You got robots that can reproduce itself, man. They're gonna populate on this earth. This earth that our most high God gave to us. They're trying to populate robots on it and take us over. It's gonna be mass genocides and everything, man. This is scary, man. This is okay. You know, the robot, they're gonna tell you, oh, the robots can do this, and the robot can do that. Make it seem like they gonna tell you the pros of it, but they ain't gonna tell you the cons of it. They're not gonna tell you the cons of it at all. So with that being said, man, I just want to bring that to your attention. This is the X Vision Files, you know, a thought-provoking channel. And I'll see y'all later, man. I'll come through with another video later on, man. I'll see y'all later. May the Most High bless y'all.